My sister said that she's happy that my kids died because they would have turned out special, so I broke her face. My sister and I have never gotten along. My mother almost died giving birth to her, and because of this, she has been their miracle child. Even as kids, we would fight like cats and dogs on the best of days. There was a time when she pushed me down the stairs because I didn't want to lend her my jacket. I ended up with a sprained foot. My parents have always given her everything she's ever asked for, like when she asked to be enrolled in a private university that my parents can hardly afford. She has never had to work for anything, nor was she expected to follow the same rules as me when we were growing up, like going home by 5 p.m. and doing chores, or else I would have a lesser allowance. I've been in therapy for years, working through the resentment I had for her, and I've come a long way. Anyway, my husband and I had our first child almost 3 years ago after 5 years of trying and 3 miscarriages. My son is my parents' first grandchild. My parents adore him and spoil him rotten while respecting our boundaries. However, our son is nonverbal autistic. Meanwhile, my sister and brother-in-law have no children. My brother-in-law is in the Navy, and they have been moved all over the country. Now, onto the crazy. My sister and brother-in-law recently got new orders from the Navy to be stationed back on the mainland, though it was still across the country from where our family lives. They decided to come home to visit before they relocated since they hadn't seen family for a long time. My parents decided to throw a big family cookout so the family could come together and see them before they moved across the country again. I didn't want to go but knew it was important to my parents, so I decided to go anyway. My husband had to work, so I took my son to the party. Our whole extended family was there, as was my Bill's immediate family. Everything was going great for the first hour we were there, but things started to go downhill when my sister came in, drinking a Red Bull. She set it down on the coffee table in the living room without even thinking about it. My dad saw this and mentioned that she might want to move her drink because small children were running around, and it could get knocked over. She said she would but never did.